Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome in or welcome back. Something big is coming in. We're going to do a quick video because I had so much fun with this the other night. And I'm just going to kind of look around, feel into, and just pick up any knowings or seeings, some signs, synchronicities, and key codes to know that this confirmation is for you. We'll throw some number codes out first. So just breathe, take what resonates, leave what does not. But if something's big's coming, Source has got a big surprise coming in for you. That could be the person, the money, the job opportunity, travel. It could be a download, an upload. Something big is coming that's going to shift your paradigm and reality on a dime is what's coming through. It's going to shift on a dime, and your reality is going to be and look and feel completely different than what it has looked like in the past, 10 to 15 years. Like, things are going to be shifting rapidly and fast. 8 of Wands and Chariot energy. So I'm getting now the Light Seers Tarot, the Wand energy, the light. You're going to be doing work where you're lighting other people up. You're lighting their candle. You're sparking them, like that walking sparkler energy. That's kind of what you think you know what your purpose is. You kind of sort of have an idea, but maybe not fully. But whatever's taking place and what's coming in is happening fast. It's the 8 of Wands, that Chariot energy, that white horse, that black horse. There's another sign in synchronicity, 132 on the timer. So yeah, let's give some codes. And just a confirmation, this is basically a code information that we're going to give the numbers, the signs, the imagery, just to confirm what you already know, because you can feel this energy. You can feel this energy. You know something's coming in. It's like you're going to open your front door and there's a big gift there with the big red bow on it. Big red bows might be significant. Big red bows, brown teddy bears, brown bears, not grizzly bears, brown bears specifically. Okay, Boston Terriers.
Yay.
Again, that black and the white animals. You're seeing animals that are black and white together, or they're just separately black and white. Okay. You're seeing the number 911, 711, on repeat 411. You're seeing a lot of numbers with the ones after it. The 1111, of course, the 111, 717, 17, 123, 55, and then of course the 555s, the 444s are very highly significant. You see these numbers on repeat. If not, you're going to. If you are not or have not already been seeing the signs, the synchronicities, the keywords, the key codes, you will be, okay, after this. But I think you've already been seeing some of them, and you're going to see the signs to prove it, that something big is coming and this is happening fast. To get excited, to be ready, to be open to receive. You don't have to do anything. You just have to be present. Enjoy life now. Don't try to figure it out. Just be ready for when it happens. You're like, fuck yeah, like it's like a party on the moment. It's like the surprise party in the moment. So Source says you have to do nothing. Don't try to figure it out. Just get present, continue to enjoy life, play and create and have fun. Be in the present moment and allow Source to surprise you and allow Source to blow your mind. All right, we have some more. We have sunflowers are significant. Cherries, ripe cherries, like not cherries that you buy at the store because they're picked way too early, like literally seeing that perfectly red, ripe, juicy cherry that is ready to fall off the tree. That's what I'm talking about. The harvest is ready. It's juicy. The fruit is perfect and ready and ripe, and it's time to be picked. The harvest is here. Your harvest, your manifestations are here, and they're coming in fast, and it feels like maybe in threes. Like you've been manifesting so much and planting so many seeds over this lifetime, and maybe these are things maybe from past lives that have just been safely being protected underground until the ground was cleared, cultivated and nourished before it could grow into its brilliance, okay? This will make sense. Bees are significant. Purple flowers. I've been seeing purple flowers, and my partner sent me a picture of his breakfast and it had like these purple lavender flowers. So that's a significance, because that was a confirmation to me from another. It's like I confirm and then I see it, and it's like this back and forth. It's this ping pong game with the team, with Source. It's so much fun. Have fun and play with these codes. Say, show me in threes, show me in groups of threes, in 3 different ways that I can resonate with, that I know that this is coming from you. for sure surprise me, show me that I know this is from you in ways that I can't deny. And you play with the 3, oh my God, it's hilarious and fun, okay? 101, 1101 is specific. Like these, sometimes the numbers are very specific. 1014. Whales. I'm looking at this whale, my son. So maybe a red whale. Like if you see a red whale, you really know this is fucking dialed. Like this is for you. Like you know this is happening. Because whales are usually not red. At least we don't perceive them to be red. Then maybe they are red. So red whales are specific. Whales in general. All right. I feel like I need to say happy birthday. So there's that celebration. I don't really like to celebrate birthdays. And our 555 is going to roll up in this video. But I feel like there's a happy birthday, a celebration around a birthday, an anniversary, something like that for another confirmation. Feathers are specifically for sure. You're finding feathers, okay? All shapes and sizes. Blue jays and cardinals are coming around like crazy. Crows for sure. Blue jays, cardinals, and blue jays, cardinals, and crows for birds. Dragonflies and butterflies, specifically monarchs, or those, like they're almost like this blue iridescently color, or 2 white butterflies dancing together. So they're butterflies or moths, but I've been seeing monarchs have been coming up around the yard a lot. This is fae energy, this is fairy energy coming up. They are coming through. But seeing 2 butterflies or 2 moths kind of dancing around, whether it's in front of your window, outside, very specific. Of course, watermelon. I'm eating watermelon. I love watermelon. Unicorns. Rainbows. But again, just seeing those on repeat. Tap into the rainbow frequency energy. Call in your unicorn guide. And tap into the frequency and the energy of watermelon. Maybe you should eat some watermelon. Someone just rode through on a bike, which is rare. No one ever rides through a bike in this yard. So bicycle riding. My partner's been doing a lot of riding in Africa. So bicycles, maybe seeing bicycles, you're riding your bike, maybe you're being guided to get on your bike and take a nice little ride. Clear your mind, because that's how you can get the downloads, the activations. Maybe if you got on your bike and took a ride, you're gonna meet somebody. You're gonna run into somebody, you're gonna have a conversation. This happened to him 3 weeks ago. So if you know what bike touring is, 744. I just love these fun, just random happenstance videos. So thanks for hanging out if you're still here. When we started seeing each other 8 years ago, he built a bike for me. He gifted me a bike. It's a bike that he had in when he was doing disaster relief work in Japan. And it's a men's bike, but it's a small bike because of the culture. And he built it and gifted it to me for my first Christmas gift. He put it back together like he can do that shit. And he set it up and built it so we could backpack and tour together. It's basically you pack 4 panniers on your bike. It's a pedal bike, not a motorbike. And we would pedal to different locations and on the road or on the bike trails, and we'd camp and do these, all these beautiful experiences. And when he was over he's been in Africa for a year, and he was getting some groceries and saw 2 bikes that were fully loaded and ran into a couple who met on, see what I'm saying? This is how we tied in. Thank you for this. So something to do with this. Maybe you are going to meet your person. So we ran into a young couple who met, they were both separately touring across this country, and they started in 2 different places. This is divine universe alignment. This is like divine alignment. You can't make this shit up. And he started here, she started here, and wherever they met up. Wherever they separately started, and they're from, one's I think from overseas and she's from the US or something like that. Again, can't make this shit up. Perfectly divinely aligned. Do you think that's a coincidence? I think that's a divine union. Or a divine soulmate, counterpart, business partner, whatever it is, it's perfect. And they literally met up somehow, some way along their journey in this 3-month journey, this 3-month soul journey, because that's when you're on a bike like that, this is a journey to self. And they met up and then they started riding together forever, how many months after that. And they had been riding together, and that's when my partner had ran into him at this grocery store. They were getting provisions. And I said, you can't make that shit up. So is there something around the bike? Because I was guided to see the bike. Someone who never, like, people do not ride their bikes across the yard. It just doesn't happen. So there's no coincidence. Then it guided me to look at my bike, which is sitting over here, deflated. She hasn't been ridden in a while. So we've been hiking quite a bit in these past few years. And then to bring that story up, 1010, as we complete that little story. So those are just some signs, synchronicities, and key codes. What else do we have? Muscle cars have been coming in. So maybe seeing muscle cars like from like the 50s, 60s, and 70s. This blue color is very specific. My partner, his whole family, like that's all his dad ever had was muscle cars. Like that's all they had was like these classic muscle cars. And his mother drove like this fire red convertible up until, I don't know, her mid 80s. I don't remember what year it is. She had a couple of them. And you know, those are all rear wheel drive vehicles. And in Michigan, they don't work real well. And she drove that like up into her late 80s and 90s. So muscle cars are very specific. And I think if I remember, I don't remember the type of car, but it's a specific blue color. So you might see this specific, like, I don't say radiant blue. It's again, this vibrant blue color. There's something around that. So if you see that, you definitely know this confirmation's for you. Maybe you own that. Maybe that's your dream car. I'm just bringing in the information. 1122. What else, team?
Yep, what else, Kate?
What else do we have, buddy, for signs?
The full moon in the next 6 days.
So the next 6 days, something is happening for you in the next 6 days, up to and around this next full moon in Aquarius. Okay? So there you go. Get it from that channel. He knows his shit. There's a lot of rain and sun. So the other day we had, so rainbows again, but there's a lot of like sun showers. So you might be experiencing sun showers or massive storms, like where it's raining really hard, then the sun comes out, and then it's raining really hard and the sun comes. We literally had a day like that the other day. It was really cool. Pine cones, acorns. I mean, we're just dropping the codes here. What else do we have? Hiking. You love to do hiking. Maybe you're being guided to go on a hike. Meet your person on a hike. My partner and I love hiking. That's part of our jam. We do a lot of backwoods camping, hiking, through hiking. And next, I'm looking down at my picture. So this is, I think, from our trip to Virginia. One of our trips in Virginia. And this one's in Sedona. This was a 10-mile trail. And where most of it was either slip rock, or this is where we actually broke trail. So that's what a lot of us are doing, are breaking trails right now. Okay? So, ancient tree back there. No coincidence that I was guided for him to take a picture of me in front of that, which I know that's an ancient tree. I was an ancient tree in a past life, by the way. Just throw that out there. Ancient trees. So hiking is specific. Through hiking or hiking in general, you like to hike. Maybe you need to go for a hike, go for a walk. Maybe you're gonna meet somebody. This is how the universe works. They throw these codes out. You see this video, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go take a bike ride, or I'm gonna go take this trip, or I'm gonna go for a hike, and then you meet a person, whatever. That's how shit happens. I just love it. Okay, have fun, play, create, and we're 13 minutes in. And you're making this shit up. All right, I think that might be it. Let me just take a gander. Frogs and gnomes. I have a frog tattoo. It was my first tattoo on my ankle. It's a tree frog, a green tree frog, and gnomes. Gnomes and fairies. Gnomes and fairies. Because again, those butterflies, those dragonflies, those are the fae. Those are the fairies. Gnomes and frogs. Gnomes and frogs. Very significant. All right. Thanks for playing, hanging out. 1414. 55. Change is here. Your change is here. It's time for you to change characters. I mean, you've been doing that a lot. Excuse me, but it's time to change character, like to fully change this physical reality. Your reality is going to change. I mean, because you know it, you can see it, you can feel it, you can hear it, you can taste it. You're getting all of the confirmations of it, and you've known this for a while. And I'm here, the team's here, we're just here to bring through the fun. Having fun with our inner child. That's what I'm like, I'm going to start doing more of these because it's like, this is so much fucking fun. My little girl just loves this shit. She loves the cards. She loves that. So now I'm going to go move my body. I love you. I will see you soon. Bye.